Hello everybody, I am in the middle of being very busy, but I hate when I spend my whole time being very busy, so I am making a video just for you. There's a freaked out user that has posted in every single Reddit that I frequent so far about the fact that there is a dude bro on the internet that made the connection between Macarena and the Pentagram. The devil is not trying to get your soul by dancing, that's one heck of a take. And I have not watched this video in full, so I thought, hey, you know what? It will be fun to watch this in full with you guys, except on playback speed too, because I really do not have the time for this.
Hopefully that light in the back isn't bothering you too much, but bienvenidos, that song. It's about 15 minutes to midnight, and I just wanted to kind of share this with you. Something I just stumbled upon for a lot of people who be asking.
Okay, maybe 1.5, because at 2 I can't understand the dude.
What I've been doing with my day, if I'm not cooking or with the kids or whatever I'm doing. This is what I do as I study, right? I'm a Capricorn, so I like to dig deep, try to find the origin of things. So I was
I'm sorry, what you do with your day is trying to find patterns inside old dance videos?
actually learning about high magic, about the pentagram, right? And automatically for anybody who just heard that word pentagram and you think it's of the devil or satanic and whatever, just go ahead and skip the video. This isn't for you. That's still low level intelligence. You guys got to understand that the pentagram is actually it is the form of man. Of course, they take the pentagram, turn it upside down, make it satanic for black magic. We all understand that. But when you have a higher intelligence that's more metaphysical, that's more esoteric, and it's not bound by religious belief and construct where people hear words like pentagrams, they're like, oh, we got to cut that out. It's 2021. We got to educate ourselves. We got to lift ourselves up. So anyways, I'm doing a study on that, right? About high magic, understanding the pentagram, understanding that when you do a pentagram, the top of it is higher consciousness, right? And then you have your 4 low-level earthly physicals, which is earth, fire, water, and earth, right? I'm trying to turn this on over here. But
it's a 5-pointed symbolism. You can assign symbolism to anything. If I wanted to, I can make one direction the same as the higher self point and just have a lopsided square, and it will still... It's about personal associations with things.
That's what I'm studying. And so the gentleman who's kind of instructing and trying to explaining all this to me real quickly that I'm learning, he shows how with the pentagram, to kind of remind yourselves on a daily basis to be conscious and be aware of a practice of just being present all the time. He literally lines out that you can do this pentagram, which is in the shape of a man. You do this for the top, you bring your arms out, probably can't see that. You bring your arms down, and then you bring them up. That makes the upright pentagram. Okay, that's of higher conscious. You're having control over the 4 elements, the 4 other points. But while I'm studying that, right here, let me turn this around and see what I'm saying. While I'm studying that, I'm like, where have I seen that before, right? So this is what the true pentagram is, you guys. All right, the very top, as I explaining, is ether. That's the unseen. That makes all the seen visible. And then you have your 4 lower elements here in the physical: air, water, earth, and fire. And then, of course, this is what a lot of people know. This is an upside down pentagram.
Yeah, and I can just take that and bash the elements together and point at them at the same time, and it will still be fun. Welcome to chaos magic.
Which of course creates, the Baphomet, Satan, black magic. It is what it is. But this is the true representation of the pentagram, right? This is the measure of man. So, as I said, as this gentleman explaining and forming this shape.
I mean, you can also use upside down crosses for black magic if you so wish to be edgy. It's a symbol.
I'm like, where have I seen that, right? And boom, it hit me. I don't know, I'm kind of showing my age here for you guys, but I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, about early 1990s, there was a hit song called La Macarena, right? It was a dance that went crazy, worldwide. And I actually clicked on the video and I was like, lo and behold, they're doing the exact same pattern of the pentagram, but upside down, right? So what, being myself, I'm like, okay, I got to dig into this. So what are they doing? So let me show you real quickly, right? You're probably over here like, Rich, you're lying. Check this out. So this is the video, right? Macarena. Somebody uploaded it here, but this was actually became popular in 1993,
Please don't copy
this is the
strike
very
me.
beginning of the song. So let me just play this real quickly because I want you guys to notice something. You probably already picked up on it.
Okay, time to mute the video. You're gonna copy strike me. So she's wiggling her hips and her hands, and then she puts one hand on her hip and points with the other one.
Here isn't a woman. This is a man. And I'm not just saying that. I actually went in there.
Sorry, what? Okay, I turned on the sound and it came with the, this isn't a woman, this is a, I'm sorry, you make a video trying to explain to me how Macarena is satanic, and I have to mute it because Macarena will get me copy striked. And then I unmute it, and instead of going on with what you're planning to go on, you go, this isn't a woman, this is a man. How does it relate? How is it related? You could be showing this on a Kringle for far I care. Just take a very flexible noodle, that will do.
And do my research. This is a man. So even going back to the early 90s, you guys, this whole thing about transgender, as you can see, it's something that's big now in the last couple of years. Of course, we all know they're trying to usher in transhumanism, but they're actually low-key, subliminally putting these dancers who are transgender in the form
I'm sorry, they're subliminally putting in dancers
of a woman. And, you know, from a first glance, you're just looking at the movement of the dance, but you're not really paying attention. That's a man. But anyways, look at the dance.
Okay, I need to quieten down again because we're also gonna really look at the dance now. So we're looking for a head triangle, arms outstretched, and a front cross, if I remember correctly. Currently, we had a hand on hip point, two hands point, a hand on ear shake, a two hands behind head, then two hands on hips. Do a butt wiggle with two hands on hips. Okay, we're now switching back to the dude because he has something to say.
They bring the hands down and they don't bring them back up. So they're doing it in reverse. So
what are they doing in reverse? They didn't. I'm no. Just because two movements are in a similar area does not make them the same movement. I feel like you would have trouble with face recognition, my dude, because this is a stretch.
all I'm trying to say is
Don't touch your head and your hips.
They've been doing rituals since day one. Music, of course, being one of the greatest outlets of creating rituals. As you can see, they're taking something that's pure, that's divine, higher consciousness, flipping it around, and actually doing a video called the Macarena and doing the actual pentagram in reverse.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. What pentagram? I did not catch it because hand forward, two hands forward, on head, and then I think we went on hips. It's a bit of a different than triangle, hands outstretched and hands crossed. I don't connect those. And you say that you do this with your life, maybe you should definitely stop, maybe.
And this became a popular dance that everybody was doing it subconsciously. You think it's just a dance, but you're actually creating a pentagram upside down, which is a spell. And you don't want to do that because when you turn it upside down, that means your physical lower chakras, that's where the kundalini lies, in your root chakra, all those lower energies are going down and they're spilling out. You don't want that to happen. You want the pentagram to be upside up. So all those lower energies, all those animalistic carnal energies go up and you're actually able to transmute it.
Remember, guys, when we went out, when we danced Macarena as kids and then we just became all apes and, I don't know, wrecked an apartment or two and then drank all of our parents' booze and had wild, intimate relations with one another. Remember when that used to happen in the schools all the time as this dance was very popular?
Bring it up to the higher mind of consciousness, right? So I think it's just so crazy how I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Let me know, leave some comments. Maybe you're like, dude, you're tripping, it's late, go to bed.
You are tripping. It is late. Please go to bed, because I now have a person that's posting all over which related subreddits about how Macarena is the devil's dance, and I bet this is gonna end up on a lot more conspiracy sites sometime soon.
But I really believe at the end of the day, we position ourselves to receive things from the ether. Like, I didn't create this shit, I don't want no credit for it, but I'm in a position to receive it and see it for what it is. You see what I'm saying? So something that we can take purely to learn how to ascend, they've actually taken it in reverse and created a whole dance. And if you really think about it, what does maca mean? For anybody who is into like natural healing and herbs, what is the maca root? Everybody knows the the main reason people take maca roots, besides its healing properties, is for sexual boost and energy. So they have a song called the Macarena, right? They're doing the pentagram upside down, and half of the dancers on there are men. They're transgender. So
Apparently, Macarena is also a Spanish female name. So I'm so sorry that somebody has that name, because you apparently don't like it.
let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it's something that I'm reading too deep into, or if there's really something that's I believe there's something that's syncretized here, because at the end of the day, I'm the type of people that people who know me, people know what they're doing, and people know what they're saying. People aren't stupid, and especially when it comes to music, it's been a big influence. We're low-key, they've been doing stuff behind the scenes right in front of our eyes, and they're doing rituals, you guys. This is black magic ritual. They understand what a pentagram is, and they've taken it in reverse, created a dance. It spread like wildfire. Everybody was doing it. I was doing it when I was young. You understand what I'm saying? And now we understand why they're doing it. They're trying to create this type of energy that isn't correct. So, appreciate you guys.
Perform a ritual outside of very, very few specific places, you need to know what the heck you're doing. You do, because a lot of it depends not only on your ability to make a connection, but on your focus and concentration on the goal that you have in mind. A bunch of kids touching their head and then wiggling their hips is not gonna do any more than some people kicking a tree 3 times over. It's kind of this level of association is looking for real life cheat codes of oh, I managed to open the door the right way and a car has spawned in my living room. That's not how magic works. I mean, if you manage to find that cheat code, please share, because we would all love some very, very cheap cars, but if you get kids to touch their head and their hips, nothing is gonna happen. And if you want some insanity, right? Let's add some insanity. This person saw that video, I don't even know if they made it or not, and is now going around posting everywhere. I've been looking into dance ritual and how it can have a stronger effect on whether you're working on. You can choreograph a dance and just put whatever intent. So recently I saw a video of this guy coming to a conclusion that popular dance Macarena once performed is an upside down pentagram. Obviously the creators of the dance knew exactly what they were doing, and we don't know what intent it was when it was created. That being said, millions of people performed this dance, and have you all became headless apes yet? Because if not, then obviously whatever they were doing did not work out. I wonder what the hell was their intention. There was so much energy created since so many people were doing this dance. Shit, I remember being in PE in 3rd grade and our teachers were teach us how to do it, and at some point 15 kids were doing this dance ritual at the same time, and have you all became headless apes? If not, please move on. Another dance that forms the pentagram is the Charlatan Shuffle. Your feet are always pointing toward each other and then outwards. It's funny because 2 weeks ago I saw this dance and I wanted to learn it, so I did. While I was doing it, I came to a realization that what I was doing with my feet. I was shocked. So, in case you ever have these associations, please tell me if you can just like draw a cross and summon Jesus while doing dance moves, because I would definitely would love to hear your experiences on it. As I said, the most important bit of any ritual is the intent behind it, not what movements you do. The pentagram in itself is not a bad symbol. If the original creator of Macarena wanted to do it as a ritual exercise, it would only work if the intent of the user is there. Their question was, you don't think the magician can put intent that if someone performed a dance it could possibly mean something? If you don't think so, then why is that there are demon sigils that you can copy and they will have power to them? If a person that doesn't believe in magic in the spiritual world, if they follow step by step on how to summon Lilith or Baal or any demon, do you think nothing will happen? Well, if you're performing a ritual to summon something, then obviously your intent is to summon something. I mean, how do you perform a ritual without the intent to do a thing and then get surprised that a thing has gotten done? And you don't need a sigil. Sigil is just a nice hook point. You can use a name. As long as you have any connection with a specific entity, you can use any hook point towards them as long as you put enough intent into it. But funny that, you know, TV show People Lucifer didn't accidentally summon Lucifer into the filming stage. I wonder how did that happen? Oh yeah, you can't actually do that on accident. It would be a very weird thing if you manage to do it on accident. It's like managing to... It's the equivalent of butt dialing a number, but the number is a lot more difficult than a regular telephone number. That would be the correct connotation. I believe as soon as you give them any opportunity to manifest, even if the user doesn't believe in it, they will show up. Remember when Macarena summoned the devil, guys? Like, you and your friends went out dancing and you did the dance and suddenly a big red man was like directly in the room going, "Some kids want some candy." Oh wait, nope, that's Santa. I mixed it up with Satan again. I know that for lower levels of magic that is the case, like if you're trying to manifest or work on a spell, if your intent is not there, it's not gonna work. However, high levels of magic is a whole different ball game. Earth is ruled by magicians. High level of magic also includes that thing that's called intent. Nobody that's performing ceremonial magic is just there going, well, I guess I'm just gonna throw the sword in the air, herp, derp, derp. They do it with focus, and they do it with knowledge of what they wanna do. They don't do it on accident. Please don't run away with odd ideas, kids, because I bet you I'm ahead of the trend, because with the way that some people freaked out, this is just gonna hit all social media soon enough, and you will have another friggin' Travis Scott is a Satan person come out. I'm a Luciferian. I could do without another satanic panic. I don't interrupt your life. My religion has nothing to do with you. I would very much appreciate if you kept your conspiracy theories to a minimum so that we don't hit another, you know, witch hunt. That would be nice. You can commercialize it if you want to. You can start selling popular figures and witch kits and whatever in the stores. I don't mind. I don't like capitalism, but honestly I don't care as long as you don't become it's their fault, it's all of them doing all of this Macarena dancing for souls, I suppose. So yeah, thank you all for coming to this very disorganized video. This just really sent me off there because it's kind of like one person that said, where there was a tweet just like listing the American sports teams that have gotten sick with our pandemic recently. And the first sentence was, the Hurricanes have gotten infected with the old Rona. And everyone in the comment section was like, oh yeah, at first when I read that, I didn't know it was about a sports team, and I just went, well, yep, that makes sense. Like, it's a completely normal, it's that kind of level of thing, you know. The world's been crazy right now. And you read a very, very crazy statement, and because how crazy the world has gotten, you're like, yep, that makes sense. For me, it's like, I never thought that somebody would equate the Macarena to summoning the devil, but here we are. I wonder how will we be summoning the devil tomorrow? I know, by eating carrots, because carrots are orange, and orange is very close to red. Yeah. But anyways, happy to have been of service. Be blessed, and see you all in more relevant videos that are a lot less rambly and probably a lot less about magic. I'm honestly in the middle of a tarot read. I probably should have finished it before I started filming, but life is what it is. I really wanted a break, and I got it. So thank you for watching, and see you the next time.